Okay, so today I want to just show you one of the new upgrades to our Wonder Junior Deluxe, and it is the locking stone system or the locking burr system. And what we've done is one of the things that's sometimes not really caused a problem, but has made it a little nicer is if we can have these stones attached. Normally, when you get your stones, there's the 3 holes on the back, and they just match up with the 3 pins. And if you loosen up your milling heads enough, sometimes this stone will fall forward and can cause a little bit of a problem on very coarse things. So we have changed the design on our newest stones when you buy them, and now they come with 2 locking nuts built into the system. But as you can see, that won't go on because we have the old pins here. So if you were to purchase a new set of the stones with the locking nuts or the set of metal burrs, the stainless steel burrs also come now available with these locking nuts, you have to convert or upgrade your mill. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to do that. And it's actually real simple. What we're going to do is we want to remove these 2 push pins. And it's quite easy. Basically what you want to do is you want to lock your mill good on the counter. And what I typically do is put my body behind it and I'm just going to tap these 2 pins. These 2 lower pins are going to come out for you. You don't have to hit them very hard, just tap them. And those 2 pins now are flush. And I happen to have a pin punch that will fit just right there. And you can tap them a little bit farther through. Actually, I want to make this easy. I'll pop it through the other way. There we go. Okay, so make sure your pin punch is able to pop through, and then maybe it's had a second pin punch on the back side. Now you've removed those pins, and you should end up with these 2 little sleeves pins out. You can keep those if you want, but once you've upgraded, you're not going to need them again. Now, all you're going to do is take the 2 nuts off of your new set of stones. They come with a washer also. And you're going to use the top pin because it still has the hole in the back. But your lower now has a nut on the back. The trick is these do not have to be super tight. They literally can be finger tight. So you put the washer on and finger tighten those down, and voila, your stone is now attached to the front, which makes it so that stone is never going to fall forward in your adjustment time. So if you were to use one of your springs, like you might have seen in the earlier videos, you can actually set this up now with a gap for cracking a perfect crack of a particular grain. And once you lock in your your locking adjustment knob on the back of your new mill, that is always going to maintain that gap there. And as you're grinding, this back stone doesn't fall forward. So you get a perfect grind of that thickness every time, or if you want a finer one. But the point is your rear stone is attached now, or your rear burr is attached to the mill, and it doesn't have a tendency to fall off. And what you would normally have put that on with the flower guide behind it, and you don't have to worry about the flower guide and everything falling off as you're taking off the front of your mill. Now, if you have an old set of stones and a set of burr heads like these. And you're thinking, gosh, that's expensive, because a new set of burrs is quite expensive, and you don't want to replace everything. We have made a kit that you can purchase, and in the next video I'm going to show you how to do this. But basically, it's an upgrade kit that you purchase, and it's quite inexpensive. It comes with 2 plates. And I'll show you more detail in the next video, but basically these 2 plates are epoxied onto your old stone. It comes with its own epoxy, and then this then becomes the set there. So you don't have to go out and buy a brand new set if you want to upgrade your mill. You can purchase a new set with the bolts already on, or you can upgrade it, as I'll show you in the next video on upgrading your stones.